This message is going to be a message that I asked Spirit to give me. It is Saturday. It is May 14th, Saturday, May 14th. I'm going to hop into these downloads and messages. Spirit was initially telling me that we have nothing to fear, but I'm going to say me because they were talking directly to me. They were saying that I have nothing to fear, that we are being preserved and protected at this time and even in the times to come. We are a part of the chosen and a part of the elect to be preserved. These messages are going to kind of be all over the place. I'm just trying to remember all of them that I was given. One of the other messages that came forth was that because myself and my partner are going to be choosing to operate as a team in regards to creating a life here and everything, that literally because of that choice to work together, which I can't say that it's happened already, but I feel like there's going to be a time that it does. The point is that as soon as we choose to work together in harmony and respect of each other, then it's like because of that decision, so many doors are going to be opened as far as practicality and resources that are going to cause us to be able to take the necessary precautions for fortification of our respective family. Also, Spirit was showing me this for myself, but showing me that there are others that are elect and that are chosen, especially of our nation of people, that would be so-called Black people, and also of every nation of people. So it does not matter actually what so-called race you are. The race that matters the most, the people who are a part of the elect, the chosen, the family of the Most High God, these people, they have a certain type of heart. They have a certain type of mentality. It is one really of justice, of righteousness. Justice to me is fairness, okay, with how people are treated, okay, and when I say people, it's also like natural. Everyone who's going according to the natural laws of the Most High God that have been set forth according to mankind. However, the point is there's a lot of love amongst all these people. And I'm not talking about the love that has been, set up, like everybody is, can have love and no, there is a certain way that Spirit has set up things in the earth in order to continue to procreate life. And so anything that goes against procreating life according to the natural laws of this place and plane, those are not necessarily the things that I feel that God is talking about or that Spirit is talking about. And this is not to insult anyone. Okay. So, but basically, all who are a part of the new government and the new world order that will be coming forth in righteousness and all that and justice, these people understand this really already in their hearts, okay? Even if they have yet to really exude it in a way that they have truly wanted to, due to the energies that we have ruling over us now, they have this in their heart. When I say heart, I'm talking about their mind. The next thing Spirit said is that all of us are going to be preserved. So, and also that we needed to make sure to keep our heads clean. When they were talking about the headspace, they're talking about the center of where we receive all of our spiritual insight and messages. Today, Spirit had me to do a head wash. I'm in the tub itself, but I had my coconut milk in the water, and they told me specifically to submerge my whole body to where my head was submerged in the water as well. So I feel like one of the messages was clean your head, and that is an energetic cleanse for sure. But one of the ways you can do this is by using the tub or the shower and having coconut milk, or also sea salt. That's significant too, which I have salt in the bath. It's used to cleanse things. Okay, so that's one thing. So far, we don't have a reason to fear. The scripture that came to mind repeatedly over and over throughout these downloads was, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. Okay. Power and love. So point is, it's like after that message came through, it's like Spirit was clarifying. We are going to have so much clarity in the times that are coming, especially as long as we open ourselves up to Spirit for meditation and all that kind of stuff. And if Spirit has been addressing you and telling you to eat a certain type of way, you need to ensure that you are obedient to Spirit in this time. First of all, we always need to be in obedience to Spirit, period. Like if you want a deity to assist you, you have to obey them. Like that's how you get their covering and their power. So it's no different. Moving on. So that was a scripture that came to mind. Spirit was saying that we're going to get a lot of clarity, so much so that we're going to know what to do. We're going to have the wisdom. They also let me know that we have legions with us. We have never been alone. We've got the ancestors, literally. We also have the host of angels, and what some may think are demons, but they're actually angels for us. They are ready. They've been keeping us all this time, but it's going to ramp up and we're going to understand and we're going to feel them more. We're going to know more. Okay. Yeah. So that was something that came out. The next message that I received was about family, and it was about being very careful of who you think is family. Like your biological family members may not actually be your family. Okay. So Spirit was reminding me that the family that is your true family are those who already have the mentalities that you have. Okay. And the reason why this is going to be so important is because every time that the ages are coming to an end and stuff, people begin to get frantic and they scramble, and people who you may think are friends and or family members because they are your blood relatives or because you guys have history and years in, these are the people who can and will betray you if what phrase I heard was, these people will go along to get along. And they're not talking about going along with the chosen and the elect, because the chosen and the elect of us 9 times out of 10 are kind of going to be going against the grain. Okay. Even if it's in secret, we're going against the grain. It's still going against the grain. And at some point it's going to come out that we're going against the grain. Okay. So these people who will go along to get along, it's not with us that they'll be going along to get along. It's with whomever is in power at the time and the authority at the time. And that's going to be against us. So Spirit said, we're going to have clarity, but we really need to pay attention to who we consider to be family, because the only family we truly have are those who basically think like us, who know like us, who believe like us. So that's that with that. What was the next things that Spirit shared with me? It was a lot of information, but I think that they stopped because they were like, we don't want to overload you with information. So we have with us the power of our ancestors and the righteous warriors and all that. What else did Spirit say to me? They were talking about we didn't have to be afraid for our children, you guys. Like, also we need to keep in mind that the people that do, like, there are people who are not with us. Okay. Even if they look like us, even if they look like our nationality, because they are not a part of the elect of God, because they have chosen who they wanted to partner with. Like, they've chosen the energy they choose to vibrate. And Spirit said that because some of these people have chosen to partner with the energy of low vibration, it doesn't matter that they look like you and all that kind of stuff. These are not your people. They chose their side, and that they are going to die, basically. And when I say die, this may not necessarily even just be a physical death. This could be more of an energetic death. Okay. And spirit, and of course physical rather, but basically, a lot of these people, Spirit is saying you can't feel bad for them. You can't, it's not that you can't, but they're saying not to allow, who you thought was a part, who you thought should be salvaged and saved and all that kind of stuff, not to allow those things to hamper your judgment, because there are some people who the reason why certain things are going to happen to them, maybe even their families or others who are connected to them, is going to be because those people chose their side. They chose their side, and it wasn't to partner with the laws of nature. It wasn't to partner with righteousness and justice. it was with darkness and other things. Now, I believe that there are dark forces that also partner with righteousness and with justice. So I'm not trying to say that, just like, I'm not grouping all darkness together. Okay. But, that may sound weird, but I'm trying to say that there are people who operate under the guise of darkness, but the whole time their whole mission and purpose is to restore order and justice and righteousness. So it's just weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but boom, this was one thing that Spirit said as well. Let me see, was there anything else? I don't want to miss anything. Spirit said that we were going to become nomadic. We were going to go back to being nomadic, and that this was the reason why it's going to be so important and significant for our heads to be clean, so that we can have access to the ancestors and the angels who are going to truly help to guide us, like wherever we are moving to, moving across this land and stuff like that. They're going to be giving us the strategy. Also, I saw like while they were telling me that our head needed to be cleaned because we need to be able to receive our downloads and stuff, it's like the way that we're going to be communicating, or the way that they're going to be communicating to us, a lot of times it's going to be through meditation, and through these downloads. So this is also how you're going to know who is a part of the elect and who is really your family, because these downloads that we're going to be receiving, when we do share them, it'll really be after we've already met up with these people in the places that Spirit has told us to move around to. So it's like you're not supposed to be just talking and telling everyone what you got in your downloads. And I'm not saying that like right this second, because I ask for a message to give to the elect. And Spirit said that those who understand this message is because the truth is going to first of all, Spirit said the truth is going to prick us all. But people are still going to have a decision to make. They're still going to choose to listen to what's being said or not. So either way, those who are meant to receive the message, the truth is going to prick them, and then it's going to move them to move into action according to what Spirit is saying. For those who maybe that's not their choice, or it's not meant for them to receive it, they're going to hear it and they may even believe that it's true, but this is not going to assist them with changing their behavior. So with that being said, the way that we're going to know who is with us and who we are with and who our family is, and who's really connected, these people are going to kind of like, they're going to show up in the same places that we're going. They're going to have pretty much similar, or if not the exact same messages that we have. And this is what's going to make us like-minded. This is what's going to make us to work in harmony with each other, because, hey, your heart and mind is in the same space as mine. And this is going to be organic. So organic is another word for natural. This is going to be something that's not going to have to be forced. This is just going to be happening. What else did Spirit show me and say? And this is for preservation purposes as well, because if everybody was obviously getting the same messages, then even the enemy could show up to where, right? And then we wouldn't be preserved and we wouldn't be safe. Preservation is about safety. Salvation is about safety. Salvation is about being in a state of peace. No worry, no fear, right? So this is the reason why it's going to be extremely important to have your head cleaned, to be able to hear and tap into Spirit. So yeah, let me see, was there anything else that Spirit said to me? I saw a black cat for me. That it's like it was like it was okay for me to get a black cat. I don't know when or what that's gonna happen, but basically, practically all the things that we're doing right now are going to be preparing us for this time that is going to come. So some of us, like, for example, some of us may be getting jobs and stuff. We might be securing money, even if it's not through jobs, through whatever our means of receiving these type of resources. Now, don't get me wrong. Money after a while is not going to have any effect, so it's not going to matter. But while it does have an effect, there are certain things that we could be working to get. And Spirit is going to tell you what you need to be focusing on getting. Okay, so that's that with that. What else? Okay. That's all I can remember right now. If I remember anything more, I will share more. But as of now, that's all I can remember before I move on. All right, so peace, love, light, and darkness, which all works together to bring balance and harmony first within ourselves and then within our world. End of this channel.